Hello, I am Tony.
And I am Art.
And we're here from
Garden Masters with a Z.
.com. What is this plant that we're standing in front of? Well, this is a plant that we really love and we want to recommend that you get one too. It's called the Hyacinth bean plant. What is it and why should you have one? Well,
Stay tuned.
stay tuned. This is the hyacinth bean plant. And we discovered this plant a few years ago. We planted one right here where you see this one, and we liked it so much that we actually purchased two this year. We have this one and another one on the other side of our deck. You should have one of these too because it's a beautiful vine plant that grows up, but it also has beautiful flowers, which we'll get into in a little bit. We purchased this trellis for it to grow up on last year, and we found out that the plant really likes to grow tall, 10 to 15 feet tall. But because we had this trellis, it didn't grow any taller than this, and a lot of the growth was just hanging down. This year, we decided to add fishing line up to the pergola, and look how it's grown. It almost reminds you of Jack and the Beanstalk, doesn't it? You know, in fact, I wonder if the writer of that fairy tale got his idea from this plant, because it's the hyacinth bean plant. And why is it called the bean plant? Because in the fall, it develops nice looking bean pods that have seeds in them. And we have another video showing us harvesting those seeds after the plant has died so they can be resown the next year and a new plant. And because of that, this plant is also known as the friendship vine, but that's a little misnomer. There's another plant that's actually a friendship vine, but people call this one that because people share the seeds from the pods and grow them at their own property. It's kind of a nifty little thing.
Wow, Tony, would you check this out? Last year we had it on that little trellis down there, and all it took was one fishing line. More is always better. Next year we should put 3 fishing lines. But check it out. It is really creating a nice topper to our pergola, and I am so excited.
Me too. Can you
And
tell?
I have to say, we experimented this year with this other one that's in a pot because we didn't have any ground close by. And that has grown up on this pole and created a nice look up here as well. But next year, we shall put this over in this position so we can get it to meet the other friendship vine and be friends once again. Don't you think plants do better when they have a friend? That one's trying to come over here and greet this one, so let's make it easier.
Okay, let's make it easier. Yes.
I want to point out right now, ours does not have any flowers. And is it a sun plant or is it a shade plant? Well, it's definitely a sun plant. And last year we had it over there and we did have blooms. So
This one here just isn't getting any blooms. This is a pretty shady area. It does get a little sun, but not a lot.
So it's funny because we experimented with this one here because we used to have a mandevilla here and it had very few blooms. So we have definitely decided this location is mostly shady.
Yes, but we have a great specimen of a hyacinth bean plant 5 minutes from our house, at a plant farm, and we have some video of that one in full bloom, and it looks absolutely beautiful, including the seed pods. These are just gorgeous plants, which is why if you have a full sun space for it and you have a large fence or trellis or something like that, it will look spectacular. Wow, look at these flowers and pods.
Lots and lots of pods.
Huh.
And even the pods are really a pretty color.
Yep.
The way they're shine purple in the sun. And what I like about it, I mean, even the fact that we don't have blooms on this, I like the fact that it is something that can grow over our pergola.
You can subscribe to our gardening tips newsletter by going to gardenmasterswithaz.com/subscribe, or watch these other top videos on our channel.